happy February, I guess. Hope you guys had a great January. January was a very successful month for reading. How about for you? Okay, so I finished all of the New Testament. That was over 500 pages. I DNF'd the Buzzwordathon book that I had chosen with the word dream on it and replaced it with Pilgrims Progress. Prometheus said that he read it, didn't remember anything about it.
Nothing, not a zip.
What? This was fantastic. I'm so glad I read this. But there's a part 2 that I don't think was part of the original, and the part 2 doesn't line up with the Bible, and the wording was different. Not as good. Not nearly as good. It should have been left out. If you didn't get your hands on a copy of the Pilgrims Progress as close to the original as possible, the first publication, I believe, was 1677. So good. I want a copy. Anyway, so this replaced it, and I'm glad. It was fantastic. You want to do a book?
Nope.
Okay. A Year in Mitford. Watched their video yesterday. It was fantastic. So much fun. So the hostesses, Kate Howe, and I believe the video is on her channel, Angie with Literary Labors, Chelsea, and I don't know the name of her channel. I apologize. I'll put all of the information below. And Rainey at Rainy Day Reads. And it was so fun. And they did different recipes from this book. Yum. Yeah. No smell-o-vision, let alone smell-a-TV.
Smell-a-internet.
Yeah, no smell-a-internet. Anyway, now I want to get my hands on the book and try some of the recipes because I think that would be fun. Okay, this was really good. I might have to do a separate review on this because there are just so many characters in a small little town, and it sort of feels like it might be fluff. There are fluff parts, but no, it's hard-hitting. Life happens, and life isn't always a bowl of cherries. Sometimes you get the pits. So this was good. And I've already started number 2. An Artist in Treason. What's this perfidious young man? This scoundrel.
Yeah.
Sorry. Hey, it's snowing outside. Did I tell you? Squirrel! It's snowing outside. We're very happy it's snowing. This is Prometheus's book. He read it last summer. Yeah?
Last summer.
2 summers ago. Wow, almost 3 summers ago. Okay. This was good. I'm glad I read it. This guy was a traitor to America, and how mind-boggling it is to think right after the Revolutionary War, this man joins forces with Spain to, I don't know if he really wanted to destroy America, but he wanted the newer states to secede, right?
He wanted the states west of the Appalachians to join Mexico and the Spanish Empire, mainly because it was more beneficial for those states, because the early years, the Union just kind of left them alone, and then you throw in the whole Virginia deals where the people moved west, and then rich landowners like, oh, that's new territory now, we can go there, and then they just went to Virginia and was like, hey, Virginia, you own that land, can we buy it? And the Virginia government's like, ooh.
Yeah, but it wasn't just Virginia, it was Kentucky, and apparently if you bought land in Kentucky, you didn't know if you actually owned that land because it was probably sold multiple times, which really makes me wonder how any of my family members had any land, poor farmers, whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a mess.
It was a hot mess, and this guy was an artist in treason, a major sociopath. and there are still some of his codes which have yet to be broken, which I would like to read a book on that. Hello, that would be fantastic. So I have read, oh, and plus the New Testament. So with all of those books, all a whopping 3, woohoo! I have read 1,633 pages. How about you, Prometheus?
Okay. Project Sherwood, the U.S. program in controlled fusion by Amasa S. Bishop. Got this on the 3rd, finished it on the 6th. Loved it. Killing of the Rising Sun, Bill O'Reilly. Also enjoyed this book. Very fascinating that 2 of the major people involved in the creation and use of the atomic bomb has to be cremated. I found that interesting.
That is interesting. Oh, that's right. You told me about that part.
Yeah. Streets of Mogadishu by former Colonel Danny McKnight.
Retired.
I enjoyed this a lot. And then I finally got around to finishing Russia and the West under Lenin and Stalin by George Kennan. George Kennan?
Kennan? Is it Kennan?
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 Kennan? Oh, 5. End of story. 5 out of 5.
He loved that book so much. On our Goodreads account, we recommended it to a couple of people. And there was, oh, do you want to say who you want to recommend it to? Because, okay, well, there was one person he couldn't recommend it to because it wasn't, we don't know if this person is on Goodreads. Do you want to recommend it now or no? Okay.
No.
Sorry, you lost.
What are you talking about?
There was a booktuber you wanted to recommend it to.
That was yesterday. I don't remember yesterday.
Okay.
I recommend this to the world. This is required reading. Read it.
Very good. How many pages did you read?
1,092.
I'd say it was a good success. Do you have your books for February? Or? It's a whole other video. Okay, this month has been crazy. Okay, so if you're not interested in life, we're done. Thank you very much for joining us. Come back and see our next video for February. Thank you. Bye. Okay, for anybody that cares, a quick wrap up. I'm going to insert pictures of the Afghan that I finally finished for the books that I read for last year, 2020. Finally got it done. I'm not crazy about the border, but I'm keeping it, whatever. It's done. I'm happy with it. It'll be good. Then I finished another Afghan that I had started in 2019. Was going to buy the yarn, but then a microscopic thing happened and couldn't go to the stores, and the yarn wasn't available online. And then I found it just, what, 2 weeks ago? I think about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I placed the order online. It arrived, and so then whipped it up, got it finished. I'm so happy to have that done. It'll be a nice little cuddly reading lap blanket for snowy days. We also had an elderly woman that I know, have known most of my life. I met her when I was 14 or 15, I believe. Her spouse of 62 years, her husband of 62 years has passed away. So that's tragic. And I can't even imagine being married to someone for 62 years and no longer having, I mean, that's like having your right arm taken away from you, right? So we were at the store today. I had to get cards, had to get a sympathy card, and what do you say? I mean, words don't suffice, and I can't even give her a hug. Anyway, do you all understand that? Okay, what else? What else has been going on? Had to take our dog to the vet, which made her worse. Won't be doing that again. And you want to share that? Okay, well come here and share that. Yeah.
I've been trying to learn the mathematics behind the thrust and efficiencies of ramjet engines. My mind hurts. Been drooling at the mouth occasionally, but other than that.
Do you want me to take a picture of it and ask anybody who knows calculus to help?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll take a picture of what he has on the board, and hopefully people who understand calculus can help him out a little bit. And yeah. Did you send it to your brother? No. No. Okay. Why would he do that? And we've been in the process of trying to figure out his future, because the future that he had planned has been pulled out from under him because of all the nonsense that's been going on in the world. So we're trying to find and figure out plan B. That's fun. Yeah, I think that's about it. Life has been happening. Life has been a major roller coaster. Kind of like a Mitford story, you know. Some of it has been nice and some of it has been very heart-wrenching. And life is life, so stay safe, stay sane. Bye.